joined by Matt, who is the Training and Competency Manager for Rheinmetall. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
So, firstly, who are Rheinmetall? It sounds like a really lovely name.
So, Rheinmetall Defence Australia is a major defence contractor. So, what that means is we provide specialist equipment to the Defence Force at the moment in trucks, armoured vehicles. And obviously with large-scale projects like that, there's lots of specialist roles, there's lots of skilling needs, and that's where I come in.
So what are the sort of jobs you're looking for? Like what, students straight out of high school, what can they sort of get involved in?
At the moment, we're really pushing into mechanical and engineering, construction. Not construction of buildings or anything like that, but construction of the vehicles themselves. There's lots of different. More also white collar roles as well around in IT and design and those usual support functions, I suppose, to large scale projects. But I guess as the projects grow, which over the next 12 to 18 months they're going to grow significantly, there's going to be a strong emphasis on those manufacturing of large scale armoured vehicles. It's going to be exciting.
Thank you. So we're talking. So when we're talking apprenticeships, what sort of apprenticeships are we looking for? And then students when we go to university, we're talking then the sort of like engineering type of roles.
Okay, so our heavy vehicle mechanics are basically involved in the servicing the construction and servicing of the vehicles. So as the vehicles, they build them, and then once they've gone out to our customers, there comes a time where they require some heavy servicing, and then they come back, and our mechanic apprentices work alongside tradespeople to repair and just your basic servicing. We've also got the surface finishing, so really that's the engineering surface finishing space, and really that involves making the vehicles look like military vehicles. So because as you can imagine, they when they're first created, it's just bare metal. So it's about creating from that point to the vehicles that you see on the streets or you watch on the news, with the camouflage paint, and so preparing the surface of the vehicles so that the paint sticks, for want of better words.
Rheinmetall are all for sort of starting off as an apprentice, and then if you want to progress your career, you can then be supported at university while you're sort of working, and how do things like that work?
Yeah, absolutely. That's really a strong part of the process. It's all about sort of starting their career here at RDA, and it's those intangible skills that they're going to learn as an apprentice that they can then they become part of the family. This is a large organisation. We operate in over 30 countries. You can start your trade here, finish your trade, and then we've got work with our colleagues in the Americas, Europe, Asia. Let's be honest, we'd really sort of hope that you'd stay right here in Australia and use those skills to grow within the business. We've got short skills, leadership skills, courses, because what we want to achieve is that the people that we're training now, they're our managers and our supervisors of the future. It's so important that we grow them from the start. They learn all those important parts of being part of the family. And then they then can transition on and into the rest of their lives with us.
Are there some subjects that you think students should be studying right now while they're at school that are going to help them along with their career at Rheinmetall?
Obviously, the mathematics and the English, and the sciences are really, really important to us. But also it is the manual trades. Start working on those sorts of things now. Getting used to hand tools, getting used to safety in the workplace. Safety is so important here. We work around really heavy equipment, so it's so important to have that real strong understanding of being safe in a mechanical workplace, that you need to be able to walk in and that's so important here.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, so what about personal attributes? What sort of personal attributes are you looking for? Because sometimes it's not just book smarts. You have, a good attitude. What sort of personal attributes do you look for when you're recruiting apprentices?
Look, so our values here are around respect and trust and openness. And if you can reflect that in your personal attributes, then you're already a long way ahead of the game. So it's, by respect, it's respecting yourself and respecting your environment around you. The trust, trusting our process, but also being trustworthy yourself, and that openness is really around communication. So being able to communicate, it's so important. Communication is the absolute key to all trades and apprenticeships and traineeships. Just talking to people, and listening, I guess, comes with that as well. So it's just as important to listen to what people are telling you, and utilising those networks that are that we provide for you, that the government provides for with the apprenticeship centres and the training organisation, but also your family and your friends, and not forgetting those really important parts of your life.
You mentioned before that Rheinmetall Defence Australia is actually a global business. Whereabouts in the world are you, and is there room for someone to start their career straight out of high school and then just go global, basically?
Absolutely, yeah. And that really is the most exciting, I think, one of the most exciting parts about being here. We are a global company. We're in over 30 countries around the world, and you can start your career right here in Australia, and then you can see yourself going to Africa. You could see yourself going to Europe, the Americas, Asia, wherever your skills take you. We have so many opportunities everywhere. Obviously, part of the process of your training right here at RDA is, we'd obviously love for you to stay. However, there are so many opportunities around the world. It really is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. So what would you say makes the Rheinmetall Defence Apprenticeship Program stand out from everyone else? Why do you think they're the best around?
I think it's I really think it's the opportunity, and it is around that support network. So we really do want to support our apprentices. We want them to thrive, we want them to achieve, and we want them to be part of our family. And we stand by that. That is part of our value system, and it's so important to us. As I said, the opportunity is truly amazing. As I said, it's this is a multinational organisation, and there is no reason you can't start right here with us and end up in Europe somewhere doing some amazing opportunities there.
Yeah, how amazing! Super, super cool to be able to be with an organisation like that. What advice would you give to students out there who are listening that may be thinking that this is a career path for them?
All right, so I really think so it's really important that apprentices not just remember, as I said, about that communication piece, but it's also just keeping that work-life balance, just being really aware and because what they're doing here is really, really important work, but also just, the whole most important part about our work is going home safely to your family, and then recharging and getting ready for the next week. So, but have fun, enjoy yourself, and all that sort of business, and then turn up Monday morning healthy and safe and ready to come back to work. Then all those intangible skills that we've already spoken about, and all the little bits around punctuality are really important. And just remember that you're part of a team here. So people rely on you just as much as you rely on other people.
Yeah, absolutely. So if students are listening and they would like to find out more information, where should they head?
Look, jump on the careers website. So we'll be looking at intaking our next block of apprentices next year. So that'll all go up on the careers website. So just keep following that, stick it in the favourites, and just keep, because that's where we're going to put the information about that. As production ramps up, there's going to be plenty of opportunities. So just keep an eye on that. And we've got a dedicated apprenticeship traineeship landing page. So just keep looking at those things. Look forward to seeing you.
Awesome. Well, we'll definitely keep everyone posted as well. We'll make sure that date is in our calendar so that we can push it out to everyone as soon as it comes live. So, it was great to talk to you today, Matt. Thank you so much.
No problem at all. Thank you very much.